Okay, so here's a little video, some with some unboxing and just showing you my recent pickups. First off, we have Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, latest Zelda game. I played it a little bit so far. It's really cute. I really like the old-fashioned top-down version of Zelda. It's slightly different because in this one you don't actually play Link, you play Zelda, and I look forward to playing it and actually starting on it really soon. Then we have arrived in the mail this week the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Seven legendary arcade games, fighting games, with one of the best games ever made in this genre, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which was a legendary Dreamcast game in the genre. I'm not that great at fighting games whatsoever, but I do have a soft spot for Street Fighter 2 and the Street Fighter series. It's the only fighting game I really like. So I had to get this one. And skipping ahead in that genre, there's also been a recent release of SVC Chaos, SNK versus Capcom. Of all the Street Fighter games, except for the original Street Fighter 2, my favorites are the Capcom versus SNK games. I love the crossovers even better than the Marvel ones. And this is the one crossover that SNK made. So basically it's an SNK game. It's King of Fighters with Street Fighter characters in it. Just one game, which is kind of sparse compared to the entire collection here, but it was a cheap pickup, so why not? Then this might be a surprise, but I am not good at Smash Brothers at all. And even though I've had the Switch for about 5 years now, I did not actually own this game. I'm not a big fan of it, but I thought it was finally time to complete the collection and get one of these. It's a must-have, even if it's not my favorite game in the world. And I have to say, so far it's all right. So I did get the Japanese version simply because it's a lot cheaper. And then we have Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 Remastered. The remaster of the original 3 Tomb Raider games. So I bought it specifically because I really loved Tomb Raider 1. My story is kind of that a few years ago, I emigrated from my home country. And when I did that, I sold my entire collection of games. I used to have a big retro game collection. I got rid of all of it. And one of my favorite PlayStation 1 games I had was Tomb Raider 1. I've had it since childhood. And one of the lucky things for me, a lot of people complain that in this game generation, there's a lot of re-releases and remakes and remasters. And for me, that's actually perfect because it gives me a chance to buy back many of these games that I had to sell when I emigrated. So I'm super happy to get this one. Really cool feature in this one also is, besides the remastered graphics, you press one button and you're back to the original PlayStation 1 graphics, which is really cool. You can switch back and forth with the press of a button. It's very interesting. I really look forward to playing this one. Then this is what I call a collection filler. A few years ago, I played one of the Trine games. They're like puzzle platformers, a little bit like the old Lost Viking games. Like you have 3 different characters, they each do something else, and you have to puzzle your way through the platforming levels. And this is a recent new release with Trine 1, 2, 3, and 4 all on the cartridge. There was a release before, but they were download codes, and that's just not the way to go. Then we have East 10 Nordics. Really looking forward to playing this one very soon. I just finished East 9 while I was waiting for this one to come out. East has quickly become one of my favorite game series. I played East 8. I was blown away by it. East 9 I thought was very good. It didn't run all that good on the Switch, to be honest, but it's still a very good game. And I heard that East 10 is even better than that. So looking forward to that. Then this one actually arrived yesterday. The HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest III. These HD 2D remakes of JRPGs by Square Enix, I love every single one of them. I've so far have bought every single one of them, and and I'm also a big fan of the Dragon Quest series. So this is also on my soon to play list. And then these three I have so far gotten for the holidays as presents for my wife. First, Sea of Stars, the game that came out last year, also a JRPG, very cute game. I played it a little bit on the Xbox, but I really wanted a physical copy, and this is going in the collection. And then two games that I really wanted, but never really took the effort to waste money on myself yet, at least, which are Sonic Racing and Chocobo Racing, Chocobo GP, which are two kart racers. Just low fun to play with the wife, low stress. And I actually kind of like kart racers, even if they're kind of silly for a 42-year-old grown adult. Screw it, I like them anyway. And then this package was just arrived 5 minutes ago, which is the inspiration for the video. Over here we have from VGP, the Canadian company. I really recommend Video Games Plus. They're a really good company. Their prices are relatively cheap because they're Canadian, so the prices are in Canadian dollars, which is a favorable exchange rate. And they also ship for free if you pass, I think it's 80 Canadian dollars, which is something like 60 American dollars, which is basically the price of one full price game. So you almost always have free shipping from VGP. And the games I got from there were a few pickups for Black Friday. First of all, the game of the year, or many people would call it that, Balatro. I haven't played it yet. I'm really curious and looking forward to playing it. I really like poker games. I really like poker, so I'm really interested in how this actually works. I still have no idea. Then Vernal Edge, which is a game by Red Art Games, the French company. It's a Metroidvania, which is one of my favorite genres of games. Then this is a little bit dorky, but screw it. Catan. I like Catan, the board game. I like playing board games with my friends when I'm not playing video games. I like inviting people over to play board games. So why not? Why not pick up Catan? And after I picked up these three, I needed one more game to meet the free shipping requirement. So for like $5 extra, I bought on the Xbox Kingdom Hearts free. That also completes my Kingdom Hearts collection. I have all the other Kingdom Hearts games, or at least the main ones, in various collections on the PlayStation. I now have the last one also. So that's my package for this month. And yeah, it's about a month since I got all these. Let me know what you think.